Yeah, hello and welcome to another MCO market update on SUI. The SUI chart has now reached the resistance area, and the resistance area has been reached in 3 waves. The price has reacted to one of the communicated Fibonacci levels. We only talked about these yesterday. Here at $3.03, that's of course an important level. It's the 50% Fibonacci retracement, and the price rallied towards it from the April low. A lot of cryptocurrencies have formed at least local lows at that level, and now we see a bit of a bounce. It's a 3-wave move up. It's of course noticeable, and it's clearly not part of this immediate downtrend. But the question is this, is this the B wave or the wave 2, which is both of these are bearish scenarios, yeah? Or are we in a more bullish scenario, which I find questionable, but will not rule it out? And only if we get 5 waves up in what would be yellow wave 1, I would prefer the yellow scenario. Okay, that is a very clear statement here, because quick reminder, this pullback was too deep to be clearly a 4th wave correction. It was just too deep. So that means the idea is that we could be in a more bearish scenario, either in the white B wave to the upside that started in April, or as a wave 2, because it's a 3-wave move up. Now, careful. If we get 5 waves up, then it cannot be the white B wave. It cannot be the orange wave 2. And it would likely be the yellow wave 1. But we need a 5-wave move for that. And we can take a look at the smaller time frame, how that would look like. That would be 5 waves up in yellow wave 1, and then we can add the wave 2 support area once we have 5 waves in wave 1 completed. Okay, so that's what we are tracking, which means we'll just see if the market can generate a 5-wave move up. There are very clear parameters that we can bring onto the chart that would tell us which scenario it likely is. And if these, or as long as these parameters are being respected, we can track the yellow scenario. That doesn't mean we have to clearly prefer it. I want to see evidence for it, because the price broke below support levels here in April, but that doesn't mean that anything has been invalidated. The yellow scenario is still valid. It's just not the most likely one anymore, but it will become the most likely one if we get 5 waves up. And if we get a 5-wave move up, then we have a setup. Then we can add support for yellow wave 2. What we want to do now, we take a look at the smaller time frame. Here you can see those microstructures, and you can see the yellow wave 1 here. But you can also see how the 5-wave move up would look like. Okay, so what we need to see is another higher low and another higher high, ideally, to complete the 3rd wave. Now, that being said, this is really only micro support. So this is the yellow scenario, how it would work. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 should ideally get one more high to $3.23 at least. Then we can put the wave 4 support onto the chart. One more high in wave 5 would then be expected if the wave 4 holds support. Within the 3rd wave, we could get one more high. But if the price breaks below $2.56, then it does not automatically confirm that white wave B or orange wave 2 have topped. I could then still explore the idea whether we are already in the larger degree wave 4. It would just not be, let's say, a probable or a preferred scenario, because this entire move up from the 16th of April low would look best with one more high. And the 3rd wave should normally reach the 138% extension at, in this case, $3.23. However, I want to share with you what the support level would be in that case. It is not even much lower. It's not even much lower. So I'm wondering, maybe we shouldn't even add it to the chart. I'll show it anyway. It is at $2.49. So this would be wave 4 support. Just wondering. You know what? I will add the 61.8 retracement level to that. And the reason is that we could be dealing with a diagonal pattern. Okay? So we can keep it very simple. We have micro support for the internal structure at $2.56. Below that level, there is one more chance for the yellow scenario to hold support, and that would be at $2.37. That's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.